Hello, I'm Dr. Jonathan Blake. Let me ask you something that might hit a little close to home. Have you noticed your legs feeling a little weaker lately? Maybe you've started using the handrail going down the stairs. Maybe long walks leave you more winded than usual. Or maybe you've simply accepted that this is just part of aging. But what if I told you something else might be going on? You see, we often blame muscle weakness on age alone. But that's only part of the story. In my clinic, I meet men and women in their 60s and 70s who walk in with declining leg strength, slower recovery after exercise, and nagging joint discomfort. Many are surprised when I tell them the problem may not be what they eat, but what they drink. Yes, the drinks you sip every day, sometimes ones you think are healthy, could be robbing your legs of the strength they desperately need to stay active, independent, and stable. You might be trying your best. You drink low-fat milk, grab a fruit juice instead of soda, or sip a diet drink thinking it's a healthier option. But hidden behind the marketing is a dangerous truth. Some of the most popular drinks for seniors are quietly shrinking leg muscle mass. How? Well, certain drinks cause chronic inflammation. Some trigger blood sugar crashes. Others mess with your hormones or leach minerals from your bones and muscles. And when your muscle cells are repeatedly under attack, especially in your legs, where muscle mass is naturally higher, you slowly start to feel that unsteady gait, that loss of spring in your step, or even nighttime cramps that keep you from sleeping well. It doesn't happen overnight. It creeps up on you, one slow step at a time, until one day you try to get out of your chair, and your legs say, "Not today." Here's the worst part. Many of these drinks are marketed to you. They're easy to grab. They seem convenient. Some are even sold in hospitals and senior centers. But they're loaded with hidden sugars, sodium, chemicals, and hormone disruptors that your aging body can no longer process the way it used to. The result? Thinner muscles, weaker joints, slower reflexes, and higher risk of falls or fractures. And if you're thinking, wait, I thought I was doing the right thing, you're not alone. That confusion is part of what makes this so dangerous. But here's the good news. Awareness is the first step toward change. Today, I'll walk you through the 5 most damaging drinks that slowly drain strength from your legs and show you what to choose instead. Because once you know better, you can drink smarter, move better, and reclaim the mobility and confidence you deserve. Your legs carry you through life. Let's protect them. Now that we've uncovered the quiet danger hiding in everyday beverages, let's take a closer look at the 5 popular drinks that may be silently shrinking your leg muscles. And I promise, some of these may surprise you. 1. Diet sodas, the artificial trap. You reach for a diet soda thinking you've made a healthier choice. 0 sugar, 0 calories. What could go wrong? Unfortunately, quite a lot. Diet sodas contain artificial sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose. These chemicals confuse your body. They trigger insulin spikes, even without sugar, and that disrupts your metabolism. Over time, this can lead to muscle atrophy, especially in the lower body where large muscles require more energy regulation. Research also shows that artificial sweeteners may disrupt gut health, reducing your body's ability to absorb key nutrients like magnesium, calcium, and B vitamins, all essential for maintaining muscle tone and strength. So ironically, in trying to cut sugar, you may actually be cutting muscle instead. 2. Sugary fruit juices. Nature's sugar bomb. It's easy to assume fruit juice is healthy. After all, it comes from fruit, right? The problem is this. When you extract juice, you remove the fiber and concentrate the sugar. A single glass of orange juice can contain as much sugar as a can of soda, sometimes more. And this flood of sugar hits your bloodstream fast, causing inflammation and insulin resistance, both of which impair muscle protein synthesis. Over time, that's a recipe for muscle decline, particularly in your legs, which are highly sensitive to insulin-driven nutrient delivery. Even juices labeled as no added sugar, can pack 25 to 30 grams of natural sugar in one serving. That's more than your body can handle in a sitting, especially in your 60s and beyond. 3. Alcohol, the dehydrator and hormone disruptor. We all enjoy a glass of wine now and then, but regular alcohol consumption, even in moderate amounts, can severely impact muscle function. Alcohol dehydrates your muscles, making them stiff and prone to cramping. Impairs nutrient absorption, especially B12, folate, and zinc, all key to muscular health. Disrupts testosterone and growth hormone, two critical players in maintaining leg muscle mass. Even worse, alcohol increases cortisol, your body's stress hormone. Elevated cortisol breaks down muscle tissue over time, especially in the legs and hips where posture and balance are regulated. That's why many long-term drinkers experience thinning thighs, instability, and poor leg coordination. 4. Energy drinks, a crash waiting to happen. Energy drinks are packed with caffeine, synthetic B vitamins, and sugar alcohols. They promise a quick boost, but what they really deliver is a hard crash. The high caffeine content stresses your adrenal system and can cause muscle twitching, spasms, and fatigue. Over time, they increase your risk of electrolyte imbalance, which further weakens your legs. Plus, many energy drinks contain taurine and guarana, which overstimulate your nervous system, leading to shaky legs and imbalanced gait, especially in older adults. Energy drinks aren't energy. They're instability in a can. 5. Flavored milk. Sneaky sugar, poor absorption. Flavored milk may seem like a childhood treat, but many older adults reach for chocolate or strawberry milk thinking it's a calcium boost. Truth is, these drinks often contain up to 22 grams of added sugar per cup. That excess sugar cancels out the benefit of calcium, and the pasteurization process may also reduce the bioavailability of vitamin D, making it harder for your muscles to actually absorb what they need. In short, flavored milk inflames more than it nourishes, especially if you're relying on it for muscle support. So there they are, 5 seemingly normal drinks that may be stealing your leg strength, sip by sip. Now that you know the hidden culprits, the next step is key: restoring your leg strength and protecting what's left. And the good news? There's hope, and a smarter, easier path forward. Here's something I tell every patient who walks into my office with concerns about weakening legs. Your body hasn't given up on you. It's just been asking for the right support, and now you're finally listening. That single shift in mindset can change everything. Because even if you've been drinking sugary juices or diet sodas for years, even if you felt that creeping weakness in your thighs or that lack of balance during walks, your muscles are still alive. They can be repaired, rebuilt, and even rejuvenated. No matter your age, science now shows that muscle is one of the most adaptable tissues in your body. Unlike bone, which regenerates slowly, muscle can respond within weeks to positive changes in diet, hydration, and physical activity. And it all starts with what you choose to drink. What happens when you remove the muscle-shrinking drinks? When you stop flooding your system with artificial sweeteners, excess sugar, alcohol, and caffeine spikes, your body begins to balance itself again. Inflammation declines, allowing healing to begin at the cellular level. Your insulin sensitivity improves, meaning muscles absorb and use nutrients more efficiently. Hormone levels stabilize, giving your body the green light to produce new muscle fibers. Electrolyte levels normalize, reducing cramping and improving nerve-muscle communication. Blood flow to your legs increases, feeding oxygen to tired muscle tissue. In other words, your legs finally get the conditions they need to recover their strength. The story of Mr. Harold, age 74. Let me share a brief story. A patient of mine, Harold, came in at 74. He was a former tennis player who now found it difficult just to walk from the parking lot to my clinic. His legs felt like noodles, as he put it. Harold drank 3 diet sodas a day and had a glass of red wine every evening. He thought he was being smart, avoiding sugar, enjoying a little heart-healthy wine. But we swapped his drinks. No more diet sodas. Instead, we added lemon water, herbal teas, and protein-rich smoothies made with low-sugar fruits. Within 4 weeks, Harold reported something amazing. My legs don't ache in the morning anymore. I actually feel like standing again. By 8 weeks, he was walking daily. By 12, he was back on the tennis court, lightly but smiling. It wasn't magic. It was simply removing what harms and restoring what heals. And you can do the same. Simple replacements that build instead of break. Instead of artificial sodas, choose sparkling water with fresh citrus for a fizzy, refreshing lift without the toxins. Instead of sugary juice, choose whole fruits with water. You get hydration, fiber, and antioxidants together. Instead of alcohol, try mocktails made with pomegranate, mint, and lime. Delicious, satisfying, and muscle-friendly. Instead of energy drinks, sip on iced green tea or beetroot juice, both shown to improve blood flow to muscles. Instead of flavored milk, choose unsweetened almond milk or kefir, both rich in magnesium and easy to digest. These aren't punishments. They're upgrades. Once you understand that your choices can either drain or restore your muscle strength, every drink becomes an opportunity to build a stronger you. It's not too late. In fact, it's the perfect time. Are you starting to feel that hope return? When it comes to aging, many people believe muscle loss is inevitable. But the latest science tells a different story. Muscle loss, especially in the legs, isn't just about growing older. It's about how your body responds to inflammation, hydration, hormone balance, and nutrient delivery. And guess what influences all of these? What you drink. Let's go deeper. The link between inflammation and muscle shrinkage. Studies from journals like the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition have confirmed that chronic low-grade inflammation accelerates sarcopenia, the medical term for age-related muscle loss. Artificial sweeteners, sugar, and alcohol all fuel this inflammation. When you drink diet soda every day, for example, you're not just satisfying a craving, you're activating inflammatory pathways that interfere with muscle protein synthesis, the very process your body uses to grow and repair muscle fibers. That means even if you're exercising or eating protein-rich meals, you may still be losing muscle mass if you're washing it all down with harmful drinks. Blood sugar spikes and insulin resistance. Muscles are hungry for glucose, the fuel your body gets from carbohydrates. But they need insulin to help shuttle that fuel inside. Sugary fruit juices and flavored milks cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, leading to insulin resistance over time. That means your muscles stop responding to insulin, and instead of absorbing fuel, they get starved. What happens next? Fatigue, weak legs, slower recovery, and eventually, noticeable muscle atrophy, hormones and hydration, the forgotten keys. Alcohol disrupts testosterone and growth hormone, two critical factors in maintaining and building muscle mass, especially in men over 60. It also increases cortisol, which breaks down muscle tissue. Meanwhile, energy drinks and caffeine-heavy beverages dehydrate your muscles, robbing them of the fluid they need to contract properly and flush out toxins. Every time you feel a cramp or twitch in your calf at night, it could be your body's cry for hydration and mineral balance, something no energy drink can offer sustainably. Real numbers, real change. A 12-week study published in the Journal of Aging and Health showed that seniors who eliminated sweetened and artificially sweetened drinks while increasing their water and electrolyte intake saw an 18% improvement in leg muscle strength, a 22% increase in walking speed, a 35% decrease in muscle-related aches. This wasn't achieved with fancy supplements or extreme workouts, just cleaner drinking habits and daily walking. That's the power of internal restoration. When your hydration supports your muscles, when your hormones are in harmony, when your blood sugar stays balanced, your legs will respond. And quickly. You don't need to fear aging. You just need to stop fighting your body with every sip. Trust in your biology. Trust in the process. And most importantly, trust in yourself. Because the moment you align your choices with your body's natural needs, your legs will thank you with strength, stability, and grace. Are you ready to take this trust and turn it into action? Now that you understand why certain drinks weaken your legs and how better choices can restore them, it's time to take clear, simple action. No complicated meal plans, no expensive supplements, just a smarter approach to hydration that supports your muscles every single day. Step 1. Audit your fridge and pantry. Go ahead. Open your fridge and ask yourself, do I have bottles of diet soda? Are there juice boxes or cartons of fruit punch? Is flavored milk something I keep just for a treat? Are there energy drinks lined up in the back? Do I have wine, beer, or liquor I use to wind down most nights? If the answer to any of those is yes, it's okay. You're not being judged. But now, you have a choice. Today can be the day you stop feeding the inflammation and start feeding your strength. Remove one item at a time. No need to go cold turkey. Simply begin with the worst offender, diet soda or sugary juice, and replace it with a better option. Step 2. Replace with healing hydrators. Here are 5 drink swaps that support leg muscle health. Lemon water with a pinch of sea salt. Supports hydration and restores electrolytes. Boosts magnesium absorption, which aids in muscle contraction. Herbal teas, like nettle, hibiscus, or rooibos. Rich in antioxidants that reduce inflammation. Completely free of sugar, caffeine, and artificial sweeteners. Cucumber-infused water or coconut water. Natural sources of potassium to reduce leg cramping. Supports proper nerve muscle signaling. Homemade protein smoothie with unsweetened almond milk, berries, and chia seeds. A full-body recovery drink that fuels muscle repair. Add a handful of spinach for iron and magnesium. Golden milk, turmeric with unsweetened almond or oat milk. Combats inflammation at a deep level. Calms the nervous system before bed. Great for nighttime leg restlessness. These drinks don't just hydrate, they heal. Step 3. Time your drinks wisely. Start your morning with 1 full glass of lemon water before any caffeine. Midday, sip on cucumber water or an herbal tea to stay cool and calm. Post-exercise, go for a low-sugar protein smoothie to support muscle recovery. Evening, wind down with golden milk or chamomile to encourage overnight muscle restoration. Every sip becomes intentional, designed to build your body, not break it down. Step 4. Commit to 7 days. Just 7 days without the top 5 harmful drinks. That's your challenge. During those 7 days, pay close attention to your energy during walks. How steady your legs feel going upstairs. Whether nighttime cramping decreases your posture and sense of balance, your recovery after activity. Many people report feeling a difference by day. 3. By day 7, you may feel lighter, stronger, and more in control of your movement again. Not because you did something extreme, but because you gave your body exactly what it needed and took away what it didn't. Step 5. Track your progress. Use a simple notebook or your phone to track which drinks you eliminated, what you replaced them with, any changes in leg strength, soreness, or energy, your mood and sleep quality. This is more than a health tip. It's an experiment in your own transformation. And it works. It works for my patients. It's worked for me. And it can work for you. Are you ready for the final step? Take a deep breath. Look down at your legs. They've carried you through decades of life, through triumphs and challenges, through cities and countries, through family milestones and quiet mornings at home. And now, they're asking for a little support in return. But here's the good news. This journey isn't about loss. It's about regaining control. Because every day, every sip, and every step forward is a chance to rebuild, repair, and rise. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are not broken. You are capable of becoming stronger. Picture this. You wake up and your legs feel steady, not heavy. You move through your morning with energy, bending to tie your shoes without a groan. You walk outside feeling confident in your steps, your posture straight, your balance sure. No more hesitation at curbs, no more dread of stairs, no more, maybe I'll skip today's walk. Instead, you move, with freedom, grace, and vitality. That's what happens when your muscles are properly nourished, hydrated, and supported. And it starts with something as simple as what you pour into your glass. The truth most people never hear. We've all been told to focus on protein, to get more exercise, to take calcium or magnesium, but almost no one tells you how the wrong drinks can quietly sabotage your efforts, and how the right drinks can become your secret weapon. You now know what many people don't, that artificial sweeteners can cause inflammation that shrinks your muscles, that sugary fruit juices spike insulin and starve your legs of fuel, that alcohol and energy drinks steal hydration and throw your hormones off balance, that flavored milk, despite the label, often works against muscle health, not for it. And more importantly, you know what to do instead. That knowledge is power. But applying it? That's where freedom begins. It's your turn. Now. You don't need permission. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to decide. From today on, I choose to support my legs. I choose strength over sweetness. I choose hydration over habits. I choose movement over medication. Your muscles are listening. Your body is waiting. This isn't about giving something up. It's about gaining something back. Strength, stability, confidence. So let's raise a glass, not of soda or syrupy juice, but of something real, something healing, something that will carry you forward, one strong step at a time. Because your best years, they begin with what you choose to drink today.